Constitution Reform Council order not an order of President, rather a document of endless deception of interim government, says Home Minister at Jatiyo সংসদ. Government considering online classes in school across country to save energy, says Education Minister. Fuel oil prices to remain unchanged for April. Sufficient stock in country last 24 hours. 87,700 litres of fuel seized in mobile court operations to prevail illegal hoarding across country, informs Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Minister. Outbreak of measles among children increasing across country. Various measures including import of vaccines taken. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman listens to grievance of promotion. Deprived BCS health cadre officials during unscheduled meeting. Fascist Awami League regime distorted history. Real history of declaration of independence not allowed to be known, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapon. UN High Diplomat resigns accusing UN of preparing scenario for nuclear attack on Iran. Tehran directly rejects Pakistan's mediation demands in US-Iran talks. At least 70 people killed in attack by miscreants in Latin American country Haiti. Another 30 injured. And in AFC Asian Cup qualifying round, Bangladesh lost 1-0 to Singapore in their last match. Assalamu alaikum. This is Nadnir Khalik Zubair. Welcoming you all to News at 10. Those were the headlines. Now move on to the details. The order of Constitutional Reform Council is not an order of President. It is proof to the endless deceit of interim government. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed said this while taking part in a discussion under Rule 62 of Rules of Procedure at Jatiyo সংসদ today. The discussion was held on an adjournment motion on holding Constitution Reform Council meeting. During the discussion, Law Minister Mohammad Asaduzzaman said opposition party does not respect the Constitution of 1972 but wants to take advantage of it. He stated that changes will be made in the light of the 1972 Constitution. The Law Minister said that BNP has, following the July Charter, given nomination to 5% women candidates in the National Parliament election. However, the opposition party has not nominated a single woman candidate. Opposition leader Mohammad Shafiqur Rahman said the verdict given by the people in the general election must be reflected through collective efforts. He proposed the formation of a committee on constitutional reform consisting of an equal number of members from the government and the opposition parties. In the discussion, Member of Parliament Mohammad Shafiqul Islam said that the students and the public wanted reform, not amendment. During the discussion on the adjournment motion, Member of Parliament Akhtar Hussain said that there is no legal obligation to implement the July Charter. It is a matter of goodwill. Member of Parliament Andalib Rahman Patto said that the opposition is trying to take the government against July. He said that the government has no problem with the July Charter. The problem is with the procedure. The government wants to amend the constitution in a normal manner. Andalib Rahman Patto said the idea of a constitutional reform council does not exist anywhere. He said that respect for the constitution must be maintained and the spirit of July must also be upheld. Besides members of Parliament, Hasnat Abdullah and Saiful Alam Khan participated in the discussion on the adjournment motion. Earlier, Minister of Health and Family Welfare Sardar Mohammad Shakhawat Hossain informed the Parliament that more doctors, nurses and fourth-grade employees will be recruited in the health sector. He stated that the government is planning to recruit 100,000 personnel in the health sector. Early in the afternoon, the session of the Parliament started with Speaker Major Retired Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram in the chair. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman was present. At the question and answer session of the meeting, the Minister of Liberation War Affairs, Ahmed Azam Khan, stated that the government has established the July Uprising Directorate to preserve the history of the July Mass Uprising and for the welfare of the July fighters. In response to a question, the Agriculture Minister Mohammad Aminur Rashid said that the current government has proven that it is a farmer-friendly government and a government for the country's development. He stated that the government has waived agriculture loans up to 10,000 taka. In response to a question, Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Abdul Awal Mintu stated that the government has adopted a program to plant 50 million trees across the country next year. Civil Aviation and Tourism Minister Afroza Khanum Rita stated that in the future, a decision to rename Dhaka Airport could be taken based on discussions. Water Resources Minister Shaiduddin Chaudhry Ani informed the Parliament that an initiative has been taken to implement a project worth 800 crore taka to protect Hatia from river erosion. The sitting of the House will resume in the afternoon tomorrow. Education Minister A.N.M. Ihsanul Haq Milon said that the government is considering conducting online classes alongside in-person classes in schools across the country to save energy. He said this to journalists today after a meeting on the energy situation held at the Secretariat chaired by Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Mentioning such plans in the context of the global energy crisis due to the Middle East war situation, the Education Minister said that to save energy, schools will remain open 6 days a week instead of 5. With at least 3 days of classes conducted online. In addition, after the meeting on energy conservation at the Secretariat, Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Munir Hossain Chaudhry, told journalists that 87,700 litres of fuel oil were recovered from across the country in the last 24 hours. He said that there is sufficient stock of fuel oil in the country. The government has deployed special vigilance teams to prevent illegal stockpiling of fuel and artificial shortages across the country to ensure a smooth supply system. Led by additional district magistrates, these vigilance teams are conducting regular drives at fuel depots and petrol pumps. Authorities have also announced rewards for providing information about illegal fuel hoarding. Like other parts of the country, vigilance team in Dhaka are closely monitoring fuel stock supply and sales registers at petrol pumps and depots. Mobile courts are being conducted regularly to take action against illegal stockpiling, overpricing and attempts to create artificial shortages of fuel oil. Meanwhile, Border Guard Bangladesh has intensified surveillance in border areas to prevent fuel smuggling. Strict monitoring is being carried out to ensure an uninterrupted fuel supply. Law enforcement agencies are working with vigilance teams during inspections of petrol pumps. The measles infection rate among children is increasing in the country. According to the Health Directorate, measles was detected in 676 children during the first 3 months of this year, but in the same period last year, only 9 children were infected. Compared to last year, the number of infected has increased by nearly 75 times. In particular, the infection rate is highest in the Dhaka and Rajshahi divisions. So far, at least 41 children across the country have been reported dead with measles symptoms. Meanwhile, Dhaka division is at the top of the infection list, where more than 36% of the total patients are measles infected. Experts have identified 6 major causes. Gaps in the vaccination program, failure to identify the disease on time and strikes by health workers have disrupted regular immunization. The health sector has taken action to deal with the situation. The National Immunization Technical Advisory Group has recommended lowering the age for the measles vaccine to 6 months, in addition to ensuring 2 doses of the vaccine within 15 months through regular immunization, more emphasis is now being placed on the rapid isolation and specialized treatment of infected children. Timely vaccination and proper nutrition can protect children from this deadly disease. Strict monitoring and rapid mass vaccination are now the need of the hour. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman today listened to the grievance of a group of promotion-deprived BCS health cadre officials during an unscheduled meeting at the Bangladesh Secretariat. Prime Minister's Additional Press Secretary Atikur Rahman Roman said a group of officials from the BCS health cadre went to the Secretariat this afternoon to seek an appointment with the Prime Minister to present their long-standing deprivation, administrative complications and justified demands. But before any formal meeting could take place, they unexpectedly got an informal opportunity to meet the Prime Minister. During the brief meeting, they handed over the written application directly to him. The Premier received the application with modesty without any formalities, he said. During the informal interaction, Roman said the official shared their long-standing grievance including administrative disparity, promotion complications and humanitarian concerns with the Prime Minister. The Honourable Prime Minister listened to them attentively and assured that matter would be considered with importance, he added. Even though the world is going through a difficult time with war situations in various countries, Bangladesh will move forward, maintaining harmony. BNP Secretary General and LGRD Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said this at a view exchange meeting organized by Bangladesh Jatiyotabadi Khudro Shoshti at BNP Chairperson's Gulshan office in the capital today. He mentioned that BNP wants to build a rainbow nation with participation of all. Bangladesh will no more lag behind, rather the nation will march towards prosperity, the minister added. Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir further said that BNP will provide a reserved female member of parliament from ethnic minority group. He urged everyone to play a role in maintaining the unity that has been achieved among people of all religions. Prime Minister's Principal Secretary ABM Abdul Sattar were present at the program. Leaders of the organization were also present. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapon said that the fallen autocratic regime had distorted history and prevented people from knowing the true history of the proclamation of independence. He made the remarks while speaking at a discussion held at the National Press Club today. Doctors Association of Bangladesh arranged a discussion titled Zia and the Proclamation of Independence in the Liberation War. State Minister for Liberation War Affairs Mohammad Ishaq Hussain was also participated in the discussion. Zahiruddin Shapon said that while political leaders led the nation up to 25th March in 1971, the period that followed revolution and Rizal's proclamation of independence. He added that the history of the period from 25th March to 10 April of 1971 must be studied in depth. Former Deputy Inspector General of Police Abdul Jalil Mundal, the main accused in the Shapla Chattor killing case, was produced before the tribunal this morning. The tribunal ordered to send him to jail custody. Chief Prosecutor Mohammad Aminul Islam stated that necessary steps are being taken to start the trial of the Shapla Chattor case soon. Describing crossing incidents as systematic crimes, the Chief Prosecutor said the information on such incidents across Bangladesh is being collected and all these cases will be brought before the tribunal for trial. Aminul Islam also mentioned that a petition for advanced medical treatment filed by former Law Minister Kamrul Islam will be on the tribunal's list tomorrow. He added that if the medical documents submitted by Kamrul Islam's lawyer confirm the necessity of treatment, the prosecution will recommend him for medical case and on humanitarian grounds. Prosecutors of the International Crimes Tribunal were present at that time.